All right, hello, good morning, and welcome to Rangers Radio, this first pre-match show of the season 2022-23. Join myself, Oxford, on the show is my mucker, Albert. How we doing, mate?
I'm good, pal. How are you?
I'm good. I think you've got a team for us, mate.
I have. It's McLaughlin, Tab, Golson, Suter, Barisic, Lumsden, Kamara, Lawrence, Kent, Kolak, and Wright.
Okay. 4-2-3-1. Yeah, I see that. Usual back four. Kamara and Lundstrom in front. Lawrence right. Kent behind Kolak. Or Lundstrom sits and Kamara and Lawrence go and join in as well. More often, more offensive. So it could be either or. All their thoughts.
Aye, I think it's a latter, mate. I think Lawrence and Kamara will join in with the attack. I think it's that, mate. And I think Wright and Kent will stay out wide, supplying the crosses for your man Cholak. I call him Kolak, but it's Cholak, isn't it? So I think that's it. I think they'll go for that. But this is one of these weird days, isn't it? With this pitch and things like that. I know we don't want to mention the pitch, but it's a fact. It has got a bearing on it. So it's a certain way you've got to play it. You've got running with the ball is no the name of the game of the day. It's running after the ball that you win games on that pitch. But don't run with the ball. You run with the ball, it sticks, and it's weird bounces and weird controls. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to this.
Aye, it's listen. I think we should be strong favourites. I'll get the betting up. All better. We're strong favourites. We should be strong favourites. But what it does, it gives them a slight more chance because they're used to playing on it. But there's no excuses, mate. We need 3 points, yeah?
Well, it's got to start strong. We've got to start strong and stay strong. So it's 3 points, nothing less than 3 points.
Mm-hmm. Would that have been your team, mate?
I don't know about Suter. I might have played Sands there. I was listening to the show last night and people were saying about this pitch. I went, well, Sands must have played in the pitches more than all the other players put together in America. He must have come through artificial pitches all his days, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's basically where they play out there. I would have actually thought maybe playing him today. I get the point about he's no all that in the air, but I like the boy. I think the boy's got something about him. I think he's quite quick and he's good at reading the game. It's not a bad passer, the ball, and he doesn't panic. So, what good attributes to the boy. Okay, he maybe not the biggest or the best in the air, but he's not a bottler. That's one of the things I really like about the boy. He's not a bottler, but he's not playing. So
no, he's no fear to get involved.
What's that, mate? He gets tore in. I was impressed with him for Aberdeen last year.
So we've got the betting at 13-2. 13-2 Livingston, 41 the draw, and 40-11 Rangers. So we're strong favourites, all better, no?
So it should be, innit? That's about right, innit? It's, I know the Rangers fans will not agree with the bet because they never get a real true bet, you know what I mean? But, that's about right. I'd say that's about right. For all I know the odds, right? I would say that's about right.
Aye, we're strong favourites. Strong favourites. Okay. Right, okay, we'll go to the team. Is it again, Albert? And also, I'll give the substitutes, yeah?
It's McLaughlin, Tab, Golson, Suter, Barisic, Lundstrom, Kamara, Lawrence, Kent, Cholak, and Wright.
Okay, and the substitutes are McGregor, Jack, Davis, Sands, Fashion Jr., Scotty Arfield, Leon King, Young Devine, and Tillman. So we covered all the bases there. Well, obviously, Al McGregor, Ryan Jack, midfield, Stephen Davis, midfield, Sands, anywhere across the back, plus midfield, Fashion Jr. up top, Scotty Arfield, midfield, Leon King, anywhere across the back. Young Devine, who, fair play to the boys, he started all his games at left back when he's come on in his cameos. And Tillman, well, he can play up front anywhere, I think, and also in midfield. So we've got a lot of options there on the bench, Albert.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it looks a balanced bench along with a balanced team. Already, Suter might be the wee square peg and round hole at the moment, but the rest of it looks balanced. It's a strong bunch. It really is a strong bunch. And by the way, I don't even think that's our strongest bench.
No, we've got players to come, mate. We've got obviously Ben Davis. You know, you've got Rabbi Matondo, and we've got Alfredo Morelos. We'll be back with you shortly, mate, yeah?
Yep, absolutely. Hadji and Helander.
Yes, yeah, they're in Kemar Roof. Hadji and Helander are still out here a bit away, but everybody else were getting positives about all that.
Aye, they're all starting to come back now. Thank God. Because we definitely needed them the latter end of last year. But, I haven't saying that. Did we need them? No, I mean, let's be honest. Did we need them? Because we went hell of a close. We went hell of a close to Europe and we won the Scottish Cup and we came strong in the league.
Right, okay, we'll get the phone lines open. People will be desperate to come in and talk to you, Albert, as always. Must have a lonely life, I'll tell you. I talk to me, I'll tell you. So let's hear from you.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Big Southside predicted the team. Got the goalie wrong right at the start. Got it wrong. Rang's rang, innit?
Rang is rang, mate.
Yeah.
You can't do that in an exam, walk up and go, but just give me 100%. I only got one rang. Just the matter. Rang's rang.
Rang's rang. Mm-hmm.
Just the goalkeeper. I mean, I'm convinced. I'll put my hands up right away. I think we need a goalkeeper, to be honest with you. But anyway, that's just my opinion. But we've no got one. But what I think is going to happen, I think McLaughlin will play the majority of league games and McGregor will play all the cup games, including Europe. I think that's what's going to pan out this season.
Right, I've got a slightly different view on it, mate. I think McGregor might start on Tuesday, but I think in the League Cup games, young McCrory could start.
Even that, man. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's three of them all getting games.
Mm-hmm.
But I think McLaughlin's playing the majority of league games. I think that's a given. And I think McGregor will definitely play the European games. Because you got to admit, I think McGregor costed the league last year. People might say I'm wrong, but I think he did. But he definitely goes to the cup final in the Europa Cup. No, I mean, there's no doubt about that. He definitely played a huge part in that. So,
I think Alan might even agree with that. You know, there was a couple of games, weren't there? Hearts, Ross County away, Motherwell, Ibrox. You know, and then you go and there's 6 points there, mate.
Aye,
you know,
6. And even the 2-1 against the Scum at Ibrox as well.
Aye, for me, he should have come in that first goal. He's got to come and take that cross, and it never happens. Yeah.
Yeah, and the cross that come out, the shot that come out from him, going, I know you usually deal better with them. No, I mean they don't usually come straight back out like that. No, I mean they usually go away to the side or you hold them, but spilt milk in it, water under the bridge, all that nonsense. It's done.
Yes. How do you see it going? How do you see it going?
What, the season or the game?
Aye, the game and the season all bit.
The game, I think, will be as much. I'm talking to Fox earlier on here, early of the season. No, I mean, they might have a go at us and come out a bit. I hope he's right. I hope he's definitely right because we've all seen enough of that dour defensive football over the years. But I'm not so sure they'll do it. I hope they do. But out of the season, well, I'm quietly confident. Put it that way. I'm quietly confident without getting overconfident because there's a lot of things need to fall into place for us yet to make sure we're going to have a right good season. And to my mind, they're not there yet. They're heading in the right direction, but it's not there yet. So we've got to gel this team as well. That's one of the big problems we've got at the moment. We need to gel this team. And I'm no convinced about the defence, and I'm no convinced about the goalkeeper. To say that we're going to go on a big, mad, huge European adventure, put it that way.
We'll have a better idea where we are in a couple of years, mate.
Definitely.
You know,
you've got to take it with a pinch of salt with this pitch. You've got to build that into it. You know what I mean? So if we don't run out rampant winners, you've got to take that with a pinch of salt. You know what I mean? Because of that, because it's a terrible, terrible pitch. Terrible. But any victory will do me, mate. Any victory.
I get that. It's all about the 3 points,
Aye, of course it is, mate. Of course it is. And they've got their obligatory 3 points at Aberdeen, well, at Park Keeper, the Chamber of Secrets, as it's been known to be called. They'll just get their 3 points there as normal because it's Aberdeen, you know what I mean? So they'll get a 12-point start of a season every season with that mob. So we'll see what happens with us.
I wonder when if they do score against Aberdeen, I wonder if Jim Cooper will know where to cheer or not. I'm half expecting him to be sitting in his season ticket seat, going, oh, wait a minute, I'm the manager of the minute you go over there, don't I? I don't know. It's big bear face, big greeting face. We'll see what happens. But it's done to us. If we concentrate on our games and do the business with our games, which we should have done last year, the league would have been tucked away, no problem whatsoever. Yeah, here, mate. Yeah, here. All right, you give us a team. I'll give the subs, and we'll have the jingle.
Team is McLaughlin, Tab, Golson, Suter, Barisic, Lumsden, Kamara, Lawrence, Kent, Cholak and Wright.
Substitutes: McGregor, Jack, Davis, Sands, Fashion Jr., Scotty Arfield, Leon King, Devine and Tillman. Yeah? Let's hear from you.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Well, old Port Bear, he was a wee bit. I'm a bit worried about that boy, mate. I'm convinced he doesn't know what day of the week it is. But also, the one guy in playing it was injured, and another one that wasn't even in the country, so he never get the team right, you know. But Big Stevie get the team right, spot on, 100%.
I don't know. We need to buy Port a watch or a calendar or both. No, I mean, there's something going on in his life that's not right. I'm telling the time. He's in his sundial's not working.
I don't think it's a watch or a calendar. It's a problem, mate. I think it's between the ears.
Oh, right, fair enough. Can't help him with that. I've not got enough to ground for myself between my ears.
Oh dear, he's going to kill us all, but he's going to. Aye. But aye, come and give us your thoughts on the team. Are you surprised? I don't think there's many surprises there, all bear, is there?
No. It's got to be one of these seasons. So you look at the team, whatever team goes out and goes, well, that makes sense. I could have picked that. Probably didn't pick it, but I could have picked it. No, I mean, it's going to be one of these seasons. There's going to be at least, I would rank 3, possibly 4. A lot of changes, near enough. I wouldn't say every game, but near enough every game. I think you're going to see it all the time. There's going to be a lot of rotation this season. A lot.
What's your views on that? I mean, you know, there's arguments that you play your best team every time. Do you do that when you play 60-odd games a season, mate? Or if you play your best team because you'll get suspensions and injuries and that's your rotation?
Well, the rotation will probably be for the overloads now, to do that scientific stuff now, and will be for the overloads only, and suspensions and injuries, you know what I mean? So that's going to be the reason. Whereas before, I used to keep playing winning team, you get wee niggles, or you played a wee bit too much football, okay, we'll give you a wee extra day off, or you don't come into training the following day. The days are all done now. It's one of the ones that they look at you and they keep talking about that red zone, and you're getting close to, no, you need to we'll need to take you out the firing line for a while. And it's not just, we'll take you out and start fire on the bench, we'll take fire on the bench, we'll take you out all together. So there's going to be a lot of that this season, you know what I mean? Because last season, I don't care what anybody says, we ran Alfie into the ground, and then I heard you talking about Kent. I think it's the same with that boy as well. We ran them into the ground because we'd no choice, and Alfie maybe with a choice, but Roof's injured, and you tell me why he's injured. I never know why that boy's injured. He just seems to drop out the team and every now and again for long periods of time. He never actually finds it.
He's been injured. I don't think he's been fit since the semi-final, since he'd done his knee in a tackle at the corner, near the corner flag. Yeah.
Right. You never actually know that. They never tell you anything about their injuries. They never tell you that, they speculate about time, but they never get right anyway. But they never actually come out and say, look, he's got a blah, blah. Like Alfie, it was the team doctor of the national team that actually came out and let you know what was wrong with Alfie. And
by the way, we knew he wasn't fit, didn't we? As supporters, that was the worry, wasn't it? You could tell, wasn't it?
He should never went and met up with that national team that time. I don't understand that, because he wasn't fit. I've seen he wasn't fit. But there you go. I don't know, it's an insurance thing, or what you've got to do, what you've got to report to these teams, regardless of what. No, I mean, even though you're in crutches, you need to go. Which I don't agree with. I don't agree with international football, period, full stop. I just don't get it.
Oh, but that's a whole other debate. People join us all the time, Albert. Give us a team.
Yep. The team is McLaughlin, Tarb, Golson, Suter, Barisic, Livingston, Kamara, Lawrence, Kent, Cholak and Wright.
Right, so we'll get Suter, Cholak and Lawrence as the new players. Who's the one you're looking forward to seeing playing, Albert?
Oh, Lawrence. But a shadow of a doubt, mate. I like that. I like the look of that boy. I did like the look of the boy when he played against with Derby, and I like the fact that he managed to get himself team captain in Derby. In that situation, they found themselves. So there's something about this boy. This boy is not just going to be here to twiddle his thumbs and make up. Kent and Wright needs to learn for this boy, because this boy gets into the positions they get in. He makes a difference. He'll score. He'll create something. Whereas Kent and Wright, they're equally as good players, but they get into the position and don't create nothing. That's the difference we've got now. When Tonga is the same, he'll get in a position and create something or score. This is, and Cholak is the exact same. I hope with Cholak is the exact same. So these boys need to go. That's the standard now. We can't run up the wing, beat two guys, and then sort of nearly get a cross on, or nearly get a pass away, or nearly get a shot, or nearly score. All these nearlies need to turn into positives.
It's Cholak I'm looking forward to seeing at the moment. I've been impressed with his movement, mate. Obviously, he scored one goal, one chopped half at Blackpool. We've not made him a lot of chances. He seems to play within the sticks. He's always looking to score goals, and I'll be interested to see how he does leading the line. Yeah,
absolutely. As time goes on with that boy, he's going to get more and more confident and on. He's going to get. I like the fact that he lets you know. He lets you know where he wants the ball. He lets you know what kind of ball he wants, and if he doesn't get it, he's no slow in telling you. I like that. And see this. I don't go with shrinking violets. You know that. I keep harping on about it. I'm not interested in shrinking violets. I'm interested in guys going on there and influencing games and making themselves part of the game, get involved, and he certainly does that.
And we've been joined by Andy. Morning, Andrew.
Good morning. Good morning, Albert.
Andy, how you doing, pal?
It's a bit rough right enough. I was in Lanzarote for up till the 4 o'clock with Alec last night. That bugger can talk right enough. I didn't have much drinking, all right enough. I feel rough this morning right enough, but I'm just a bit nervous. But the team we more or less picked last night, didn't we? I mean, I just got the goalie rang, so we what we thought was available, I think we all more or less got the team, didn't we? So hopefully we come out today and get about them, sit down a marker, and we're off and running. You know, I think we'll win. I don't hope we win, obviously, but I'd like to say a nice, good, solid win night. You know, and no tippy tappy messing about. Just get set about them, get into it. You know, as Albert said there, there's that wee bit in the back of your head, didn't it, with that pitch right enough. If you get down them, get about them, get them out of the stride, get a couple of quick goals. Hopefully, we can go on and have a good day. That's my take on it at the minute.
I think we're going to move the ball quick, and we're going to get people in the box. You know, if we've got one criticism of our team in maybe the last 18 months is we've not made enough chances with the amount of possession we've had, Andy.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, looking at the team on the bench right enough, I mean, obviously there's players that come in, as you said there, right enough, but I still think we're definitely a quality striker shot. I definitely believe that. I think we've got plenty in midfield, and the back line will be all right once they all come. But if Cholak gets injured out like that, we're kind of in trouble there at the minute, aren't we? At this moment in time. I would have thought with it, because I can't see Roos surviving.
Andy, they're intimating that maybe Alfie could be involved as early as Tuesday, but we'll see.
Yeah, I've seen that right enough, but I still think we need another striker through the door. You know, I mean, Well, it is what it is. I mean, he's going to, we have to go with what we've got at the minute. I mean, we have strikers.
I don't know if you're going to bring an half striker in where you've got Cholak, Morelos, Roof, and Fashion there, mate. To get another one in the door, somebody would need to go.
Somebody's going out, yeah. Yeah, well, I think that's a possibility, though. I think that definitely could happen, don't you?
It'd be interesting to see how it pans out. You know. And the way Fashion gets on the part of the day, you know.
Yeah, I think it's a big. If he's going to stay, it's a big season for him. As I said before, I don't think Gio fancies him long term. But you never know; it might be his season now. He's been there a while now, so it's up to him if he wants to be here to put his marker down when he gets his chances.
Who would you really
like the guy, don't you? He's always
Sakala or Roof. If you had to get rid of one of them, what would you get rid of?
That'd be Roof for me. I mean, he's chocolate. I mean, he's a waste of time. He's a great goal scorer, but he's not on the park long enough. So, we're paying out a big wage for him as well.
But I've got across these lads. We've been joined by another Andy, but this time he's no for Leeds. He's for Alabama.
How we doing? Alabama,
mate. How we doing?
I'm doing alright. How you doing, mate?
Good to hear from you, mate. Yeah, first time calling in, mate. Yeah.
It's the first time for me calling, aye.
Aye, good to hear from you, mate. What's your thoughts? Get off your chest. The floor's yours.
Floor's mine. I just want to call in and say that I've been listening to the show for about 2 years now.
All right.
Aye. No, I've been listening to the show for over 2 years in Alabama.
Brilliant, mate. Brilliant. If they no got medication in Alabama, no.
Nah, not for your mob, no, mate.
Brilliant, mate. What's your hopes for the season, mate?
Well, my hopes are this: win the league. That's what I want to see, win the league. And I watched every European game last season, from the very first European game all the way through to the final last season.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I watched, and I listened to the show for, I think, just over 2 years.
All right. And you come, Albert?
That's good, mate. Aye. So what do you think today? You think it's a comfortable victory today?
Well, it should be on a plastic pitch.
Aye, well, aye.
That's
not an Alabama accent I'm picking up.
No, I'm not from Alabama. You're picking up my Alabama. No, you're not picking up my Southern drawl.
No, I'm not picking that up at all. Whereabouts originally?
Barhead originally.
All right, okay. All right. I suppose they're both close to the Wild West, aren't they?
Aye, we're all from the Wild West.
Are you looking forward to seeing the new players, Andy?
I am. Just want to phone up and say that I've listened to the show for over 2 years, and it's a great show.
Cheers, mate.
Absolutely what you guys have done is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic for guys like myself that are living I'm 5,000 miles from home. Not seen my family in 4 years, and you've done a great job. Absolutely fantastic what you've done with that show. Unbelievable.
Thanks very much, mate. We're pretty humbled. I'll let Andy Felix come in. Andy, in you come, Andy. Talk to Andy.
Well, that's the beauty of the show, and it stretches out all across the world right enough, and it's great that I only stay down in Leeds, but I look forward to it every night. Met these characters and guys on the show, and they're absolutely fantastic, and it keeps us all together, doesn't it, as a collective, So it's fantastic that you're enjoying it, obviously, and you get the news that you probably wouldn't get if you didn't have these kind of platforms, yeah.
Well, exactly, that's what it is. It's all about. It's kept me going. As I say, I've not been home in 4 years. I listened to your show for about 2 to 3 years, and last season was absolutely fantastic. I watched every game, I never missed a European game last season in the United States of America. I missed very few games domestically in SPFL in this country.
Aye, brilliant, mate. I've not been home for 4 years nearer, but it was after a night out with Fox. Albert?
She tried to do this over here, pissed.
Are you a member of the Alabama Loyal by any chance?
I don't know, is there an Alabama Loyal? Because I might join up.
You've been there for 4 years. You sort of created one, now. Get it organised.
Do you meet many Blue Noses when you're on your travels, Andy?
Not down in Montgomery, Alabama. Not many. No. I mean, I've not gone to Nassau. I mean, I need to go to Nassau.
Right. Okay.
I've not been to that, but
I don't know where it is next year. Obviously, it was in Vegas this year.
No, it's always in Las Vegas.
Well, they move it around. It's been the last time the one before that was in Windsor, just in Canada. Yeah.
No, the one this summer is Las Vegas.
It was Las Vegas. It was in June. Yeah. Yep.
I never managed to get to it. No.
No, it's on my bucket list as well, mate. If I'm honest, I'd like to go just to enjoy the events there. But what do you think of our club? Where we are now, mate?
Where we are now? Well, I'll tell you what. Used to watch Rangers from the Govan Rear in the 9 in a row year.
Mm-hmm.
Watched Rangers go down to whatever it was, the first division, and they make it all the way back. I've been there all the way through the journey.
Mm-hmm.
I was there in Manchester 08. Flew from here to Manchester for that. Was there with Manchester 08, my brother.
Brilliant.
And followed through all of the journey from what we've been through all the way to where now. It's unbelievable. I actually think it's I actually was gutted. Absolutely gutted. We never won that European trophy, because that was unbelievable. The journey we've been on is actually unbelievable.
It would have been the icing on the cake, Albert.
Aye, definitely. It's a hell's breath, mate. You know what I mean? It was a hell's breath. So we're just unlucky on the days that were. But it would have been good to win it. It really, obviously, would have been good to win it. But anyway, the journey itself, the run last year was tremendous. It was tremendous, mate. Anybody doubted Rangers are no back is firmly put back in their box now, mate. We're back and we're staying back.
That's the point. They are all put back in their box. They're put back in their box because they thought we were all down. We are now back, and we are back in the picture. Back in the picture, big time. And that's where we're going to stay.
I hear the passion. It must be the Andes. Andy, the Leeds.
There's nothing wrong with that. By the way, Andy, stay there and keep listening. I was back up the road there last season. You don't want to meet these characters. I've never been the same since. But no, I think we're not totally back. I mean, the European feeling, I think, still sits. I think we're all still a bit gutted over that, but we've got to let that go now. We've got to come out here, make sure we win this league, hopefully pick up some domestics and have a good run in Europe. It'd be nice. I think you could kind of say we're nearly there if we actually qualify for this Champions League this year, and you hear that Champions League music, then you know from where we've been right down Division 3. Let's not, even we didn't come through that. We didn't win the league the first time in the Championship. It took us 4 years instead of what it should have done. But, we're here now. We have to sit with what we've got. Better quality players coming in, or it seems that way on paper. As we said last night, can they handle it? We're going to find that out pretty quick. But, yeah, the main thing for me is winning the league. I want a treble, but, if that comes along, that'll be great. But, yeah, just taking it one game at a time. Get out there today, play really well, lay down a marker, and then we're off and running, aren't we? Take this first game out of the road and get the points, and then we start taking it on then. Going to a different tournament on Tuesday night. We all know about how big that is. But tonight, for me, not about Tuesday now. It's all about a day and getting off to a good start.
Aye, you can't worry about Tuesday. The game's finished today. Andy in Alabama, how do you think it's going to go today?
I don't know. It's going to go today, man. Maybe we win 3-0.
Oh, Albert would take that, yeah, Albert.
In a minute, mate. I'd take that in a minute. Absolutely. I think myself it's going to be one of these stodgy games. I hope I'm completely 100% wrong. I don't see them coming out to attack us, and I don't see it being a fast-flowing game, because if it's a fast-flowing game, we'll destroy them, we'll take them apart. So they know that. Martindale's been out, the manager's been out saying as much all week. So I think we're going to look for 2 banks of 5. The normal we play against up here. The normal.
Normal like 5. The normal like park a bus against the goals.
That type of game, mate. I hope I'm wrong. I hope they actually come out and gaze again. Something to get the new season up and running, so we all enjoy it and get an appetite to sit and watch it. But knowing the history of that club, knowing the history of the park, I don't see it. I don't see it myself. But I see a victory. I definitely see a victory.
Aye, I think we'll win, but I get your point, Albert. I would take Andy's score. Andy for Leeds, what's the bet of the day?
I went for 4-0, 4-1. I only got 14-1 for 4-0. I think I got 22 for 4-1, which is pretty crap really, right enough. But I put a £5 on each, so I'll see what happens.
£500 on each of them, mate. That's you started for the season.
I wish I had 500. That the vodka takes all that money.
Oh dear. Right. All right, you've got us winning by 3 or 4. Andy's got us winning by 3 or 4. Bridgeman's got us 1-0. Go on, Albert, make a prediction.
2-0 to Rangers.
2-0. Okay, I'm going to go with Andy for Alabama. I'll go for 3-0. There you go.
Good.
There you go. What is it, 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m. where you are, Andy?
It's actually your closest 5:32 a.m.
All right, okay. Right. 6
your closest 5:32 a.m.
6 hours, all right, okay. Wow. Andy, for Leeds, you'd be just going to bed.
Well, I was steady last night, didn't it? And that bloody banger come on with a phone call. I said an hour. That ended up to about 4 o'clock, and then I started having a couple of beers. Then I had to wind down for an hour. So it was about 5:30 when I got to bed there. I just woke up there about 10:30. But I got his friends and I thought, wait a minute, I'm going to miss my show here. So I'm steady. I'm just on the Pepsi just now anyway. There'll be something going in it in about an hour's time, right enough. But I'm just coming round at the minute. But I can talk that bugger. Jesus Christ. But,
athletes all better.
Aye. Pops,
I keep telling him when you see him, like, look at this vodka. He keeps pulling fizz. It's full of ginger, man. That's why he's getting fat. He's got 20 chins this season, not 10.
Who's that, Alec?
Aye. I see the size of him that he pulls, man. Tell you.
Aye, it's a young team, mate. We're all war horses. I'm all fire horse, mate. I hear a bell, I just come out my stall and start working. That's what I do.
I don't worry about how young he or what his age is. I can still stay with him. Don't worry about that. I think that's what shocks him.
Aye, show my thing or two. Show my thing.
Aye.
Right. Albert, give the team for people who's joined us just near the end of the show, mate.
It's McLaughlin, Carb, Golson, Suter, Barisic, Lumsden, Kamara, Lawrence, Kent, Cholak and Wright.
The substitutes: McGregor, Jack, Davis, Sands, Fashion Jr., Arfield, King, Devine and Tillman. Yeah. Well, Andy for Alabama, are you happy with the signings this season, mate?
I think it's pretty good business, actually. Sorry to see Bassey go.
Could you knock that bid back? It was good money for...
No, I think, you couldn't knock that. No. I'm sorry to see him go, but I think what he managed to achieve last season was actually amazing. To get to a European final, it was actually amazing. I just never thought. I thought what we did in the European front was absolutely fantastic. I never thought I'd see that again.
The first game of the league last year, was that against Livingston as well? Did we play Livingston the opening game of the season at Ibrox? I think we did.
3-0. That's when Adji got that injury.
That's right, aye. No, he got that in the cup game.
He got an injury in the cup game against
Oh, aye. Did he not go off?
That game, Andy?
The boy should have been sent off.
Right. But did he not score and go off in that game? Did he not pick up the injury in the opening game? I'm pretty sure.
He did, mate. He did. But it wasn't the injury he's injured with.
Right, yeah.
Before that game, Albert, if you'd have come on here and I'd have said to us, look, obviously I said we want to win the league, we'd win the Scottish Cup, and if I said to you we'd get to the final of a European trophy, if I'd have said that last season, you'd have thought I was nuts, wouldn't you?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, because I was moaning about the pre-season last season, about the attitude of the team. I'm saying the attitude's not right. It's just not right. And
you were right.
In the league. Oh, I mean, it changed. It did change, but it wasn't. It wasn't right at all. So wasn't it?
Oh, you're right. I would just wonder if the manager, there was whispers and rumours. You know what it's like.
I think I had a lot to do with it, mate.
You'll never know. You'll never know.
Too much of a coincidence, wasn't it?
Actually, it's funny. I was watching some training there. I was watching training yesterday, and I watched Gio. I was like, that Gio should be out there as well. He looks like that, man. He looks the fittest. He looks the part as well.
He knocked Meg Morelos in training yesterday.
It was like that. I was like, that's fun. I was like, sorry, excuse me. It looked pretty tidy, mate.
All right, aye. Well, we're a local show, but we're also a global show with our next caller. And we're with us in a second. Aye, Gio, not Megan. Did you see that? Albert.
Aye.
We've been joined by Big Al. How we doing, big man?
Oh, I'm doing fine. I just thought I'd phone in because I heard the guy from Alabama there. This is like the BBC World Service. Brilliant, isn't it? It's brilliant, man. It's brilliant. Are you in the toilet in Alabama? Because you're awfully echoey.
No, I'm in my kitchen, mate. I'm in my kitchen.
Oh, you got a big empty kitchen? Good.
Aye.
Excellent.
I'm living in the United States of America. It's all big over here.
Aye, it's the same. Well, they say that about me as well. I'm big out here, so it's sort of similar, Big Kolak should be scoring a barrel today, I think.
Well, we've got to make the chances for him, Al. We've got to make the chances.
I've just looked at the team there. I think we're able to make the chances for him. What's his name? Kent. He should be making chances. He knows how to play this game. I think Lawrence will make chances. See that Tillman, is that correct pronunciation? Tillman?
That'll do me, mate. That'll do me.
I would be getting him on the park and all at some point. Even your Lawrence getting goals himself, so Shooter can handle this type of game. I don't think we'll be under much pressure at the back. I don't know, is Jack still carrying an injury? For me, I'd rather have Jack than Kamara, but that's just a personal thing. I don't think there's much between them actually, but it's just a personal thing. I prefer Jack. I think you'll
see Jack on Tuesday, mate.
Yeah. Well, maybe horses for courses, I don't think
you can play 2 games in the trot, Al.
Who, Jack?
Aye.
Oh, well, maybe he can. Well, if he can, he's no good to us, to be quite honest. We're already carrying man like at the back end with Big Calander. So, the manager will sort these things out. I think these things will iron themselves out over the season. The young Welsh boy we've got, Matabo, whatever his name is.
He's back in training. He's back in training tomorrow. Preparing.
I really like the look of him. I think he's going to give plenty of width, and also he looks direct. I know it might sound stupid, but he looks direct for a winger, if that makes sense. He likes to get in that box, so I'm looking forward to that.
Aye. Which, just quickly, Alan, I know it's a difficult question, but what's your hopes for the season?
Well, we've got to win the league, and that's what I want to. Anything else is a bonus. Win the league. That's fair. That's fair, isn't it?
Aye, that's absolutely fair. Me, myself, win the league and a run in Europe, and that'd be a good season. That'd be a really good season. Everything else is gravy after that.
But a run in Europe for us is to get to the final again.
Your standards are pretty high, aren't they?
Aye, and win it, aye. So win the league for me, and everyone else I think is gravy.
That's fair, mate.
We'll be disappointed if we got knocked out in the semi-finals of the Champions League. You know what I mean? Be disappointed, man.
Aye, of course we will. Aye. We've been joined by another caller. We've been joined by James from Tennessee.
Oh,
hello.
Oh, James from
James.
Tennessee. I'm down in Alabama, mate. How's it going, Val?
Yeah, I'm in near Nashville. Whereabouts in Alabama are you from?
Montgomery, Alabama.
I'm in Montgomery. Right. I was in Auburn last year. At watching my son. It was nice to see somebody from Alabama, but Tennessee's better than Alabama.
Here we go.
And better than Australia, Big Al. I'm still alive.
Oh yeah, I know. I was looking at your Facebook page.
Were you? Oh yeah.
I done a bit of background on you. My God, you've got a face for the radio. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I just miss old Bear. You've got a lovely wife, lovely smile. Just joking, and all the other guys I met last year. You've affected my life, made me more local, more crazy. I'm learning Spanish now.
¿Cómo está?
Is that because you had a conversation with Fox, you couldn't understand him, you took up Spanish?
Hey, I think I'm the new Fox over here.
All right, okay, I know you.
No way a picture, you're an older Fox.
You're cheeky. You're cheeky, but I don't even know the team, but I woke up and I heard the guy from Alabama said, "Oh, I need to phone in."
Bear, I told you pulled him in for all of the world. There you go.
I mean, it's actually a mile and a half away. Ibrox are going to three continents to talk to Rangers fans.
Show for over 2 years.
Aye, brilliant, mate. Right, well, gentlemen, we've reached that time of the evening. Our last word for James from Tennessee. James?
Come on, the Rangers!
Well said, James. Always good to hear from you. Speak to you soon, brother.
Okay, take care.
Cheers,
Bye.
mate. Big Al.
Aye, come on, the Rangers, right? Let's go for it. It's a start of a fresh chapter.
Predictional.
Oh, I didn't do predictions, but Kolak for a brace.
There you go, that'll do me. Andy for Alabama. Give us a shout out.
Well, I'll take the treble.
Cheers, mate.
I'll take the treble any day.
Cheers, mate.
Good man.
Andy for Leeds.
Yeah, let's get it on here. Let's get a accolade down. Get going forth and show these guys that we mean business. That'd be nice. Nice, good, solid performance today. Gets everybody up and ready to go. So let's get it done.
And we'll go to the local. A mile for the stadium.
I know. 3 continents to talk to Rangers fans last night, a mile and a half for the stadium.
Bear.
My cry is get the battle fever on. Let's get started right now. Let's get this game put to bed. Let's get a good victory and move on. And I'm with Andy for Alabama. The treble will do me, mate.
Yeah. Can I thank James for Tennessee joining us? Big Al for Australia. Always great to hear for the big man. But the guy, Andy for Alabama, thanks a lot, mate, and your kind words mean a lot. Andy for Leeds, great to hear for you. Port Bear, who got his weeks mixed up, and of course the one and only All Bear for taking part in the show. Fox and All School Blue for doing the technicals. We'll be back 15 minutes after the final whistle, celebrating a Rangers victory. Take it away, All School Blue. Come on, Rangers.